Hello, well welcome to the Isle of Purbeck. It's now April, absolutely stunning weather, probably the first really nice warm day that we've had down here. Absolutely perfect, not too hot, not too cold. Swanage there. So I'm right up on the Purbecks. We've got Studland and Christchurch over there. Down there we've got Sandbanks Ferry, Poole Harbour, and down sort of that area is Studland. So I'm just doing a quick video really on my thoughts on my Cube Kathmandu Pro 625. This is just my thoughts really. So I've had the bike about 18 months now, done about 2,500 miles. It's had the initial service, the 6-week service, and it's had the annual service. I've had to have no new parts on it. It's gone through the annual service fine, even the chain, nothing. It's been perfect. So I brought the bike from Primera Sport in Charminster. Had it built by those people, and yeah, all good. Had no problems whatsoever with it, apart from the cassette came loose, just slightly loose, so I had that retightened. But no, it's been fine. I had no punctures. The tyres have been fantastic. So the bike looked amazing when we first got it. And no problems with it. It's absolutely solid. The whole bike just feels solid, real quality. So Primera adjusted the forks for me to my body weight when I picked the bike up. So yeah, the bike is just so smooth. It's whisper quiet, apart from there's a whine from the motor, but the actual bike and the tyres are whisper quiet. And the computer, everything, it all looks quality components. But the motor is a bit whiny, but when you pick up speed you don't really hear it. It's the whine just disappears, the wind noise takes over really. Gears are really smooth, I had no problems with them. So going to the lights now, the lights really bright, the rear light really bright, but I do have a helmet light as well on the rear, just so I've got a light a bit higher up, because it's very low, that rear light. And again, the front light is very good, but I do have another light, what I put on my light bar here. I've got a Cat Eye 400, which is absolutely brilliant, just to give a bit more light. Right, the mud guards, they've been fine, but again they are quite solid, and they're not. When the stones hit them, they're quite quiet. I did fit my own mud guard to stop all the mud going up onto the battery cover and the drive chain and all that. So yes, so as I say, the tyres, the wheels feel really strong. The frame colour looks really good. It looks better in the flesh than it does in any catalogues you see, or even in the showroom pictures. It just looks fantastic. It's like desert sand. So I put the bit of camouflaging on because I use it for fishing as well. I go fishing on it. I've got a fishing box that snaps on the box as well, snaps on the rack. So yeah, the rack feels really strong. Again, it's all welded in, it's not bolted on, and I've got the the snap it lock on it, so I can remove this box whenever I want, put my fishing box on. You know, it takes seconds. Really clever, really clever. Right, so the battery has never run out on me. I do, some days I do 45-50 mile and there's still a couple of bars left on it. You know, it'll never, I think it's good for, if you're on the flat it'd be good for 60 miles at least. But obviously around here it's very rarely I'm cycling on a flat ground. I like getting up on the hills and everything else. So just be warned, if you are going to take your bike out though and you think, oh, I'll charge it up, you need, if it's flat, you need at least 5, 6, 7 hours to charge it. So don't think you'll get up and charge it and off you go. It doesn't work like that. You really need to charge it the night before or during the night, as it does take a long time. So all in all, I'm really pleased with my bike. So I had a Kalkoff before this, and obviously during lockdown there was no bikes for sale, but I did manage to order this eventually. I had a 6-month wait for it, but it was worth the wait. I've been really pleased with it. Just wish it had a bit more top end speed, but the law's the law and that's it really. Not a lot, I just wish it was like 20 mile an hour instead of 15. Just a bit faster. That's the only gripe I got, but that's not really to do with the manufacturers, that's the law of the land, and that's it. So just going back to the size, this is, I'm about 6'1", and this is a large. They do an extra large, but I think it would have been too big for me unless I'd removed the suspension post. But it's been fine. It's a big bike. The large is a big bike, and it takes some weight. I'm about 18-19 stone, so you know it's absolutely solid. And I say it's never let me down. But the bike, yeah, I can thoroughly recommend it. It really just ploughs on up the hills. So that's just my thoughts on the Cube Kathmandu. So from the Purbex, I'll say goodbye.